That's a tasty beverage. Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage Interplanetary once again. This is the space-based artillery game that I've featured several times on the channel before, and today's beverage is also lemon tea. I didn't have any in the cupboard. I went downstairs because I really wanted a cup of lemon tea, opened the cupboard, none there, so I had to walk to the shops, which is 10 minutes away, but it's a nice day, so it was a good walk. But I'm back indoors playing this, the space-based artillery game. I've featured it a couple of times on the channel, as I said, but as of late I've been playing it some more because a couple of friends got it on the Steam sale, and me and a friend have been playing it and such, so I thought I'd give it a go. I thought I'd play a bit more single player, so why not indeed? Let's go for a solar plant and we'll connect it up to Virus, my biggest city by the look of it. There we go. I'm going for a standard setup, I guess. I want to have a nice little mine there. We'll do a bit of research. I think we'll research some kinetic defense. I don't think I'll get this game done because, honestly, it's quite a long game. I mean, even just sort of two-player, like me versus a friend online, can take an hour and a half to 2 hours. I think the longest game I've had on this is 2.5 hours when I versed another 5 other people online, just strangers, and people were taking ages on the turns, which is not too bad when you're talking to a friend, but really, really, really bad when you're just the strangers because you don't know what's going on. Let's just build a solar plant. I don't want a solar plant, I want a mine. I'm trying to build a mine there, and the reason I'm doing this is because then in the middle of that bit I can actually put some defenses. There we go. I want another mine over there, and we'll go to the next player. There we are. The AI on this game can be interesting. It's sometimes surgical in its execution of gun firing, and sometimes it's absolutely derpy. It's like derp, 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 derpy derp, like firing me and then spins around and hits itself. It really depends on what level of AI you put on. I've just got the standard level like AI, so hopefully it's not too bad. I'm just gonna go quickly and get myself a bit of the old kinetic defense. Now I don't know where to connect this up. I think there would probably be best. Kinetic defense to cover all of that. Nice. Let's go for a mine, and we'll shove a mine there, and that means my solar plant we can expand when we need to. Do I need to upgrade anything? I could go for some counter intel. Let's have a quick look at the intel tab. Looks like none of the players. There's AI player 2 on. Looks like Hoth. We've got I don't know, sort of Mars with water, and we've got another Mars with water. Very nice. In fact, I don't think any of our planets is very hospitable. That sun, a nice blue giant there in the center. Mine's the nice looking. It's sort of it's pretty. It's not as frozen. Oh, obviously the old planets are generated randomly and stuff. Right. Let's go for more gunnery. What I'm going to try and do is take people out quite quick, quite early on, but I don't know how that'll go. As I said, it'll probably be a long game, and probably won't even get him finished if I'm completely honest with you. One of the things I was slightly disappointed about, and I didn't even realise, is that when you're playing multiplayer, it is just versus other humans. You can't put bots in it, which is a shame. Multiplayer bots would be pretty cool. Shame though. Maybe in another update. Right, looks like they're going to shoot himself. I almost shot himself, that guy. Not bad at all. It actually looks like me, which is blue, and AI player 2, who's orange. We're going the same way, but these guys are going that way. So they're going to be shooting each other, basically doing shotgun maneuvers, because they're right next to each other. What I want to do, I want to connect up with a solar plant these two cities, because for a start I can, and then I want to go up like that. Like that, and then I want to do another. Do I want to do with a solar plant? Actually, what I want to do, I want to go to research and get myself some nuclear power plants, because they are quite cool for certain things. Do I want to place a railgun now? Do I want a railgun now? We could have a railgun now, couldn't we? We've got lag now. That's what we've got. I want to place another solar plant. Now, what I'm trying to do is actually might be a good idea to put some kinetic defense in here. Although putting it around there is not great. Let's put it there. Let's protect that city. Nice. Any upgrades we can give to these planets? Get some intel. Let's get some intel. Why not? Why not? And for some reason the game has just started lagging out like an absolute boss. There we go. Let's end that turn. Fantastic. This game is weird because it's different. It is very, very different from pretty much anything on the market. But that only takes it so far. But I think it's Marmite, this game. You either really like it or you really hate it. But I guess I'm weird because I don't mind Marmite, but I'm not a big fan of it either. So I guess that whole analogy doesn't work. Looks like Yellow just got shot, but he didn't take any damage by the look of it, which is good for him, I guess. Okay, what else do we need to do? Well, we've got some I think we'll go for another bit of intelligence because I want to start seeing other people's planets. I also want to Probably connect up these cities like so, and maybe put the solar plant there. That'll probably do us quite nicely. Haven't got anything to fire yet, so I just keep on in the turn, I guess. We could look at other people's planets. I think currently the one that's got the most firepower, or the only firepower, is orange, but I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to see. Obviously, we're going to try. I'm going to try and keep. Oh, looks like I'm getting shot at, and he's not shooting at me. Looks like he's shooting at yellow again, which is well off. That is well off. I don't know where he's shooting there. Oh, is he going to go around that planet there? Yeah, there's no way a human could calculate that. Yeah, the AI is a bit dumb in places. I'm pretty sure I read on the forum that even the developers went, yeah, the AI can be dumb at times, but we're working on it. So, you know. Anyway, it looks like I've got nuclear power now. Nuclear power is great in real life and in this game as well. People have a proper hatred on nuclear power. It's fine. You know, apart from, you know, when it goes wrong. Right, so let's get a nuclear power plant up there because I'm going to put some guns up there. In fact, what I'll do, I'll preemptively put myself a nice bit of kinetic defense in the way there, and we will do a bit more research. What do I want to go for? I want to go for that upgrade there, which is heavyweight projectiles. It gives us an extra couple of shots when they hit a planet. I'm going to go for the full-on pepper approach, as in I'm not going to bother with lasers or missiles or anything like that. I'm just going to go for cannons, massive amounts of cannons, because why not? Nice beverage, nice beverage. I'm pretty sure the AI takes longer than me to do its turns. Could be wrong. Been wrong once before. Looks like there's another shot coming out there. And maybe going for green this time. Yes, green. No, it's still going for yellow. I don't know why. What does orange know that I don't know? Either way, I don't think he's really hit anything yet. He's hit again, but nothing of note. Right, let's have a quick look. So this is orange. Let's see what he's doing. So he's got a railgun at the top there, and he's got a couple of solar plants and such. Not too bad at all. Let's look at AI player 3. They have... Oh, no, they've had their railguns and mines hit. And, yeah, it looks like that guy's really getting hit. Fantastic. And green is... Ooh, not doing too bad either. Okay, so everybody's got something. Apart from me, in terms of gunnerage. In fact, no, I'm one of the only ones with gunnery. Now, there we go. Is there anything else I can make? Don't think so. I guess I can upgrade these cities and go for a bit of intel. Intel's always good because eventually the AI will counter it. I don't know why, but the game keeps dropping, going from 60 FPS to 30 FPS and back and forward, back and forward. Don't know if it's recording. God, it's going down to 16, 15, 13. Whoa! I don't know what AI2 is trying to calculate, but it's a lot. He's trying to work out, right, I need to go down 3 different sets of 3 different angles and then fire it around. The gravity's going to be there, and, you know, getting his calculator and ruler out and stuff. Maybe that's what it's doing. Oh my good grief, it's down to 10 now. Yeah, it is an AI thing. Fantastic. Anyway, it looks like I am still safe, and they're now shooting each other. No, I'm not safe. I'm getting shot at. Incoming. Ooh, that was close. Right, that's interesting. Hang on. Ooh, that guy almost got shot. It's good to see the shots whizzing around and that. Anyway, what do I need to do? I need to go for... I think we'll go for some super tensile materials, which gives me offshore refineries. Actually, now, though, if I've got a cannon. Yeah. What can I shoot? Not much, really. Let's shoot green. I reckon he's going to be about there. We'll give that a go. I could build another railgun, but I think instead what I want to do, and what would be probably more beneficial to me, is building some more mines, perhaps. Probably some more mines, I think. Let's get some kinetic defense up first, and then we'll end the turn. And then we'll get some more mines up next turn, and then we should be okay. It does take a while to get going and stuff, and obviously there's different tactics and things like that. I don't know if there's a hardcore interplanetary scene. I always got to call this Interstellar, but that's the film. Yeah, Interstellar, the game. It's really confusing. Actually, not as good as people think it is. Yeah, so... I don't know if there's like a hardcore like build order or anything like that. I don't know if there's a sequence or anything like that that people have got down or anything. But either way, I like to go with big guns early. And then actually it depends what I'm feeling. I do like to I do like to go big guns sometimes, or just go full on defensive and then just get lasers and then pick off different people's planets. I'm not very good at leading. The best way to lead stuff, or best way to shoot planets, is to fire into their orbit or away from their orbit. If you're firing at a completely oblique angle, like 90 degrees on, it's not going to hit, because obviously the chances are very, very slim. And that was close. That was very, very close. That, in fact, it's... I think... No, that guy's going to hit. Yep, and he's damaged something. He's only slightly damaged a mine. You know what? I'm not going to worry about that tiny little damage on that mine, because it's taken 1 damage. It's taken 1 health of damage. Ooh, quick, get on the phone. We need to get that repaired. Useless. Right. Let's get a mine up and running. We're going to get another mine. We're going to put it there. Now, slight problem. I'm running out of slots, so that's not great. Let's do some more firing now. Who shot me? I don't know who shot me. I reckon I can whiz that around and slap it into orange. Out there, I reckon. Give that a go. Research is still on the go. End the turn. Nice beverage. It's weird because when I first played this game, I don't know what the computer's trying to calculate, but it doesn't like it. Yeah, when I first played this game, I'm like, that's interesting, that's really good, that. And I thought, I wonder if there's any other games like this. And about a month ago, I did actually do a search. And there's a couple of games that are coming out. I can't for the life of me remember the names of them. But there's another one. There's a one I think that's on the Unreal 4 engine. It might even be. That's sort of a similar sort of space-based artillery game and stuff. And that's looking interesting. And there's another one which is actually it might even just be a sort of flash sort game. It's like sort of top down and such. Is that going to hit? Oh, you beauty! Yeah, that shouldn't have worked. That should not have worked. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Look at that. I'll whack straight into that guy's railgun. Get wrecked. Okay. Fantastic. Now what I'm going to do the shotgun straight into that guy's planet because he's right near me. I think it's about time we look at their planets and stuff. That's not bad there. See, this guy's starting to get a bit of counter intel. As you can see, I'm on 82%, so he can't... sorry, I've got 82% on him, but he's got 27 counter intel. No, sorry, I can see 82% of him because he's got counter intel, but, that's fine. Let's go back. Let's build an offshore mine, and we'll build it over here. And then the good thing about offshore mines is that they actually have 2 slots, 2 connection slots, and basically you can chain the things. Now the problem with doing this is that eventually you will probably run out of you probably run out of space, and also if one gets destroyed, then it turns all of them off, which is not good. So you want to connect them at both ends. I tend to cross the sea with them and make sure they're connected at both ends. So if one of them gets damaged, at least the rest will still stay powered up. Doesn't help if all your cities explode. That's what a lot of people say. Actually, how do you win this game? Well, it's an interesting one, that one. The way you technically win is by taking out the citizens of the other people's planets. And I played a game the other day with a friend. There's a couple of friends who've got it, but one of them said it's battleships. It's actually a bit like battleships. So it's basically saying B6, oh miss. Oh C7, oh you've sunk my ship. It is a bit like that. You fire stuff at a planet, and you hit the planet, and then you basically have to say whether your stuff's hit or not. Like, it is quite random. The standard railguns are completely random, basically. You can't gauge where you're going. You can't gauge if you're going to hit. You can't gauge where you're going to hit, really. And when the shots do spread it, when they hit the atmosphere and spread, again, you can't really, you're not really going to know what you're going to hit. There we go. There's my shot green, and bang, and shots intercepted. Wow, okay, fair enough, fair game. Yeah, so he described it as a bit like battleships, and then my follow-up was, yeah, it's actually a bit like battleships if you were playing battleships from across the room and had to fling the pin into the board 6 feet away, because I think that's quite accurate. I think that's, if you're going to call it battleships, it's a bit like that. Right, let's go for a bit of, typical look. My gun's right at the back, so I can't really shoot green. I can shoot green, actually, but it's going to have to go like that. We'll try that. Right, actually I'm going to probably go into that shot myself. I don't want to do that at all. See, it doesn't tell you the timing on this, so I don't know if that's going to be right. Let's try it. Right, so my offshore mines are still working. I think it's about time we get some more cannon. So I'm going to go for a nuclear plant. Build a nuclear plant there. And we'll go for a railgun there. And... do I want another railgun? I don't want another railgun, but I do want an extra fragment count on that one there. Right, I think we're doing okay for stuff. Let's go for some sensor arrays, signal processing, so we can get some more intelligence and obviously see whether we hit anything. Although, do we want to do that? Do we really just want to go up the guns? I think we might just ignore intelligence altogether and keep blattering into them. The good thing about intelligence, though, you can see how close you are to winning or losing, I guess. But as I said, this game takes so long to play. I mean, I played a single player game about a week ago when I started playing it again, and it's 2 or 3 sessions worth of work. You know, I played 8 versus 8 AIs, and it was 2 or 3 sessions of, you know, sitting down with a beverage, playing it for a bit, and then obviously I did go and do other things and whatnot, and coming back to it the next day and doing it that way. And, you know, some people are going to like that, some people are not. I would like it to be a bit faster paced. You know, it would be nice if it wasn't as slow, but I guess that's just what the game is, you know. It doesn't help that the AI is, you know, derpy. I mean, it's taken a while for it to calculate. This is 4 AIs. Imagine it with 8 AIs. It's intolerable. Really is intolerable at times. But the devs have said there's an update coming. Looks like I've been shot and some have been damaged. There's my shot coming back. That's looking good. Oh, nice. They did intercept one, but it did hit as well. Nice. Oh, no. No, sorry. That's my building destroyed. Our building's damaged, and 1 shot intercepted. I thought I hit him there. What a shame. Who we're coming close to? Yellow. Right, yellow. Let's get on the horn, and we'll see what intelligence says. Intelligence says that yellow has got lots of counterintelligence. What about green, where I've been firing? I can see everything of green. Oh my good grief, he's got 4 railguns. Okay then, so that's not great. Let's go for shooting, and we'll see what can I hit. I can't hit green at all, so yellow is going to get it. And now I don't know where he's going to be, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to stagger my shots a little bit like that, because I think, actually, see what you can do is sort of line, don't fire, because of the angle, I can't sort of curve them round. I want to curve them round so you would go into it, but sadly I can't do that. I reckon about there, maybe. There, actually. I think that'll be about right, maybe. We'll see. Right, back to building. We're going to go to my railgun, and we're going to give it the upgrade. Extra projectiles. Put another railgun there. Can't build another railgun, but we can build an offshore mine, so we'll keep building our offshore mines over here. There we are. Now, you can upgrade all of your buildings and such. Like, I can upgrade the solar plant to be more efficient and things like that. And I can upgrade, for example, my mines, like that mine there. Say, oh, yes, you know, basically, produce the same amount, but don't rip out all the Earth doing it. So, planet material consumption minus 30%. There's my planet material. I've got 64 turns before I've hollowed the Earth out. But, you know, that's not... too bad in this game because it's only 4 players. I'm going to go for this ultra capacitors. And that'll give us an upgrade of dual shot. Which means when I fire, I get 2 shots for the price of 1. Slight problem with it. It costs loads of energy. So anyway, let's see what's going to happen. It looks like it's going to be me shooting yellow over the top here. And, whoa, frame rate, we're down to 7. I don't know what the AI is trying to calculate, but it's a lot of it. It is space physics, that's what it's trying to do. It's calculating generic space physics. Oh my good grief. Right. So, what is it going to do? What's its plan? I don't know, but I hope it doesn't involve lots of railguns shooting me. I really hope it doesn't. I don't know what it's doing. Come on, calculate faster. Look at the frame rate of death. Let's just jump out. Let's just jump into the sun. Kill, death. There we go. Oh, it just blew. Actually, it looks quite nice. Oh, it's nice and peaceful. Don't get any more FPS though. Oh my good grief. What is it trying to calculate? Wow, there we go. Look. Back to normal. Oh, AI. I don't know what AI player 4 is trying to calculate. There's my shots going. And... yep, one of them hit. One of them hit. Not bad at all. Enemy buildings damaged as well. What buildings? Data security hub. Good, because I'm trying to damage. I'm really trying to knock them out, because as soon as I do that, I get more intelligence. And obviously more intelligence is good. And I really hope we stop about there, and I can... please tell me that I can shoot straight in. Oh, I can. Fantastic. So what you do, you just lead a little bit in front. You don't need to lead too much, because you know that the shots are pretty much going to come straight out and go right into him. So... that one's a bit different, actually. So we might not be able to... we might have to sort of arc it around like that. There we are. Yeah, that should be about right. Okay. We need to get more railguns, because that's just what we're going for. Now, we could build another nuclear plant, but I don't think that would be... I don't think that would benefit us too much. Let us go for... how much does offshore mine produce? 150. Oh, well, I might as well just keep going offshore mines then. But they do cost a little bit more. Yeah, I'm just going to go for offshore mine. There we go. Intelligence, that's fine. This guy there, we've got some intelligence on these cities. This one, can't do anything. These are all upgrades I can get, obviously, but can't do anything. Next player, and then we'll watch it die. I would really like to see me destroy everybody on this thing, but I really don't want the video to be 55 to, like, 2 hours long. I don't know why I said 55 minutes to 2 hours long. I meant 1 hour to 2 hours, but yeah. And also, for some reason, it really does... it's taking its time here. Come on, are we going to fire up? This is going to blat out. This yellow guy's going to get wrecked. You ready? This is going to be epic. Unless I miss, in which case the shot's going to whiz round and hit me. That's one of the things, actually. You see the shots... I've done that a couple of times when I fired and the shots have whizzed round. Actually... versing a friend yesterday, what happened is we both got asteroid deviation, and I was firing, and I fired at his planet, it whizzed round it and then smacked straight into mine, actually destroying, ironically, the asteroid deviation system. Which is stupid. I don't know what it's called. Oh my god. You know what I've just said about me shooting myself? It might be happening here. No, it's okay. Obviously that... blue giant is quite powerful, so it's the gravity's quite high, so it's pulling the shots right in. Yeah, the asteroid diversion, I think, not deviation, but I always call it a mass driver. Don't know why, just call it a mass driver. Right, it looks like we might be able to sort of put some shots into this guy and do it very gently. You see, actually arc it round. Arcing is better. Let me get that one a bit stronger angle, you see. Arcing is better because then you get, it'll actually sort of slow down and then get pulled in by that gravity. So that's 4 guns I've got there, firing. Let's have a quick look. I want to make sure that the railgun that I built, that one there, has got an additional 2, like, not shots, but it's got more. When it splits off, when the shot goes to the atmosphere, it then splits off into more, which is good. I need to check my intelligence, and it looks like a lot of people have started to get counterintelligence, so it could be an idea for me to go that way. I guess I'll get a bit of counter intel. I might as well get a little bit of counter intel. I'm going to go to all my cities and get intel on each one, you see. Because it's quite cheap to do, and you get 20 intel doing it. And next player. And we'll see what they're going to do. So, I don't know why I am just shooting yellow, but I think after this turn... I think it's a case of starting to target orange, because orange is going to be coming around toward next to me, and I'll get 2 or 3 turns of good shooting direct into him, whereas the rest obviously is more difficult. But whatever player 2 is doing, it's doing a lot of calculation. It's doing space science, right? This is probably going to be. But probably going to be a couple more turns before I decide whether or not we blast onto the end of the game or not. It depends how good these shots are. I don't think they're going to be that good, but we'll see. Missile systems are interesting. I actually like the missile systems in this. The way they work is when you fire them, and when they get like when they get within a certain distance of the planet, like if this proximity is good, then they'll sort of split the warheads off and then track to their target. But they can be easily stopped. But here we go. There's some shots going out. Looks like I'm not getting shot, which is a good thing. Looks like that guy's going for green, and my shots are well off. Well off. Oh, yeah, they're well off. I'll probably hit that thing. Yeah. Because it doesn't tell you the speed. Oh, hang on. Oh, that was gonna come back round and hit it then. That's a shame. Right. What shall I hit? Oh, well, that would be rude not to, wouldn't it? We'll fire that into there. We're just going to fire into orange here. I'm sort of staggering the shots, as you can see. Like, I'm not confident in my aiming capabilities, so I tend to make the shots so they're a little bit different each time. Because, you know, gravity should pull them in and stuff. There we go. There's some nice shots, and that guy should be hit hard. So player 1, or AI player 2. A lot of data security, but hopefully my shots will be able to take care of business on that one. I just go around all of my cities. I'm going to upgrade that one to permanent 200 energy. We need to check my city there. That's got some nice... Oh yeah, we've got some intelligence going there. We're going for more intel on each of the cities. That's fine. We could go for some counter intel, but I don't really want to do that yet. I'm just checking to see if there's any other cities. I haven't got any other cities. Right. Still going for ultra capacitors, which will give me an additional shot. The problem with that is that it takes a lot of energy, so I should have really been saving up some more energy to fire. But I do have some upgrades left on some cities, so I can upgrade 2 or 3 of the cities to get an additional 2 energy, because that ultra capacitors allows me to fire... When you fire your railgun, it fires 2 shots. It's like a double-barreled railgun, basically. Twin-linked railgun, I guess, would be the idea, because it's both the shots right next to each other. Double-barreled or twin-linked, whichever term you prefer. But it costs a lot more energy, so it's problematic. And I'm only generating... I'm generating not bad, 1,500... Well, 1,550 generic units of energy. I guess it's just called... Is it called energy and material? Yeah, it's energy and material. Very generic to universal terms. Not bad. Total Annihilation are the best. It was just energy and mass. Energy and mass. That's what they used. Energy and mass. Right. Okay. AI player 4. Come on. Get your turn done. Let's see what happens over here. There's my shots going in. They're looking absolutely bob on. Get some! Oh! Oh, yes. I think I hit him. Do you think I hit him? Yes, I certainly hit. That's good. So 7 enemy building... so 7 buildings damaged. 2 buildings destroyed. And another city damaged. That's not bad at all. Sadly, it doesn't tell you what it is. So that there, look, it doesn't. You should be able to mouse over that, and it says this is the list of what's destroyed, because you know that was either a security hub, or a data security hub, or it was a telescope, but it doesn't tell you which one. You know, so when you've got a big city, then you don't really know, and that's again, that's something a friend pointed out as well, and he's right. Let's go for firing projectile count on each one of these. And that will fire 2 shots every time we pull the trigger. And each city, we're going to give some energy production, because obviously we need energy to fire these things. There we go. And I think we're about right. I think that's about right there. Fantastic. So, lots of upgrades on the railguns. I think... Can we upgrade anything else? I don't think we can. Let's go for... Let's continue building offshore mines, maybe. There we are. And we haven't yet got a connector fence around here, but I don't want one. I want another. What this city's going to be. I'm going to put a nuclear plant around here, and then have loads of telescopic arrays. Right, shooting again. And I think it's going to be the same sort of deal here. We're going to keep shooting into this guy's planet. Sadly, a lot of shots are probably not. We're not going to be able to fire all of them because of the angle. But again, and also the energy. We're out of energy. So, not great. Let's go for some composite heat cells that'll allow us to get 75% energy, extra energy on our solar cells, which is obviously important. Solar's very good. Solar's very good. Being in space and all of that. Oh, here's Derpy Player 2. He's officially the slow computer. He's the one that takes all of his time and goes, I'm not really... He's indecisive. Very indecisive. He's trying to work it out. He's trying to shoot there, shoot there, shoot there. And because he's doing that, it's killing the computer. There we go. And now it goes to look, player 3. I don't know if you can see the change in frame rate there, because it's basically dropping according to my counter from 7 or 8 FPS. And no, I think player 3 is doing the same thing. Yeah, there we go, 8 FPS. Oh my good grief. I guess it's the calculations of the angles and stuff. Right. So we're going to get another set of shots off over here. And we're going to see if we can actually hit anything. Hopefully we will. If not, then that's going to be problematic. But here we go. They're going to whiz out. Only 2 shots, though. And they're not shooting me. I thought he would be shooting me back, but he's not. Yes! Enemy buildings destroyed. Oh, that shot's coming back. Surely he wasn't targeting me from the beginning. I think he might have been, you know. He's missed, though. Shame. Shame. There's some more shots coming back. I don't know where they came from. Because that guy's roughly the same speed. He's faster, but we're basically sitting, we're getting this plane now where I can just keep shooting. Just going to keep clicking on each gun, and I'm going to keep pulling trigger. See, some of them won't be able to fire because of the angle, you see. Anyone else that can shoot? Oh. Well, it'd be rude not to shoot player 4. In fact, would player 4 be a better target? It is a much better shot for me. No. 2 of them shoot this way. 2 of them shoot the other way. I think that's about right. 1 more turn, I think. And actually, we're pretty much out of energy anyway, so I can't do anything. That's what I said about the these guns that they take, when you give them the upgrades, they take so much energy to fire, so much energy. But they are good. They're very, very good. I really do need to spend a couple of turns building some more energy production, so nuclear plants or solar plants, and then give them the upgrades to produce more energy. Sadly, when I've got the targets, I'm of the opinion of, if you've got the shot, take the shot, right? Take the shot. You know the planets are there, easy to hit. Just take it. You know, I shouldn't miss any of these shots, which is, you know, I shouldn't have said that now because I'm probably going to miss half the bloody things. I am also out of beverage, so I think this will be my last turn, and hopefully it'll be a good turn. I don't think anyone's going to get destroyed, but we'll see what happens. Do you reckon we'll get good? Do you reckon we'll get some good shots in either side? Shooting 2 players here. Both of these AI should just go target, bang, bang, and I would get that would not go out. That would not work out so well for me. So here we go. Player 4's turn. It's going to simulate the shots, and then we're going to see what's happening. So here we go. There's my shots. Looks like I'm getting shot off. No one. Wow, there were some good shots. Green is getting absolutely minced. That shot's coming back. I don't know if that one was for me or not. Can't have been. No. So, both shots hit yellow. Green, sadly, I missed one of the shots. Oh, I say that. I don't know where that was from, but that was going to hit. So, I've destroyed a building. Look at that. That's good destruction right there. And am I right next door to him? I am. I could just fire like that, you see. You know what? This isn't the last turn. Because that... Well, sorry. That last turn wasn't the last turn. This is the last turn. Because there's no way I'm going to end it there when I have the opportunity to fire 4 sets of guns, all of which fire 2 shots each, and then split into an additional 2 shots of like projectiles when they get into the planet's atmosphere. There's no way I've got that shot there and I'm not going to pull trigger on it. There's no way. I'm just going to do it. As I said, you know, I'm of the opinion of, if you've got the shot, take the shot. So, what player is that? I think that's AI player 3's turn. Yeah, it is. So what he's currently trying to work out is how screwed he is. Yes. my shot should whiz out and smack around that side there. Now, this is probably one of the only times when you can specifically aim for a particular part of their planet if you're good enough. Obviously, lasers, just, you know, like point to point, they're really good for that. Missiles are quite good for that as well. But, you know, these things... Oh! Well then, that hit. Look at that. Almost, well, I destroyed 6 buildings. I guess it's all of these around the top there. Oh, and there. I reckon that solar plant's dropped. Good grief. Right, let's have a quick look. So, I destroyed that thing there, which was his gun. There's another gun there that's been gone. There's that there, which is probably a telescope. There's a telescope or a data center there. There's the station up there that's gone. All these are damaged. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I don't have shots on him on this turn. Ah, well, we'll call it there because I don't have shots on him. Interplanetary. It's a Marmite game. You either like it or you hate it. Or you might just think Marmite's not too bad. Yeah, anyway, links in the description. You can check it out yourself. It's an interesting one. It is an interesting one. And like I said, I do like it. I just wish it was a little bit faster. And if the AI wasn't as derpy, then I'd probably play a lot more of it. Anyway, links in the description. You can have a look at yourself. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.